People in Davidson County taking concerns about who's in control of their health to last night's commissioners meeting.
There's been a lot of controversy around all of this. Davidson County commissioners ended up voting 4-3 not to assume control over the Board of Health. It's been a discussion over the last couple of months. Fox 8's Lauren Crawford has been following this for us, and she's live in Lexington this morning. Lauren?
Yeah, well, those in favor called it more efficient, saying it would help make the Board of Health run the same as other departments like planning and zoning. Now, those against it say the most qualified people who represent different health professions should stay in these roles. Now, by the end of the night, the majority of commissioners sided with the people opposed, saying that if the resolution did pass, it would only complicate things.
If the Board of Health would resign if we proceed with this resolution, where would we get the other ones from? The people to replace? Because we have to have certain standards and certain certifications that they have to serve on that board.
Under North Carolina law, all counties are required to provide public health services, including a local health department, board of health, and a health director. County health departments can either be run by an appointed board of health, or in this case, what was being proposed, be run by board of commissioners acting as the board of health. And the resolution would have given commissioners more input on public health policies. The board of health would have become an advisory board and would need approval before any decisions could be made that affect the public's health. Last night showed people do care about who's in charge.
The county health department has always been managed by people with experience in managing health situations. And I'm sorry, with no disrespect to any of you sitting up there, I've done a little bit of research and none of you have a degree in anything that would qualify you to make decisions for the health care of the citizens of this county.
And out of the 100 counties in North Carolina, at least 24 do have their Board of Health under county commissioners. But again, at Davidson County will not. Live in Lexington this morning, Lauren Crawford, Fox 8 News.